Yeah, it
I
is
will
taking to some permissions. I'm trying to resolve it.
permissions you have to enable. Even I don't know how you can how to do that, but I heard about that. So MacBook by default, I mean, you cannot share. Something you have to enable the permission. Then only you can share. I'm not sure what. So do one thing, Lakshman. After the class, ping me. Okay, I actually my old student, one of old student has MacBook only. Okay, I will give his number so you can contact him what to do to share the screen.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Okay, na? Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Maybe we'll go with others like anybody.
Yeah, go ahead.
You have
Thank you.
some problem, right? Okay. So guys, I need a volunteer who will share the screen today. Guys, who will share the screen today? And one more thing, guys, I came to know that like most of the guys did not pick the call from DURGASOFT. So you have to call them, guys. If you don't get the call to them, okay, call from them. You have to call them. Whoever joined from DURGASOFT. So it's time to like again enroll, guys. So we cannot continue. I mean, without payments. Okay, so make sure that everybody whoever joining the classes, you have to talk to DURGASOFT. So I came to know that some guys are not picking the call, some guys again are disconnecting the calls. It's not a good practice. Whatever like you decided, you have to say them. Okay, either to proceed or to discontinue. So make sure that everybody ping. If you have any questions also, you can ping me, guys. Call them. Okay? Yeah. So whose screen this is? I think
Will you
Lakshmi.
able to
Just
see?
now.
Yeah, I
Yes,
shared just now.
yes, Lakshmi. I can see your screen. Show me now.
Okay, so you're able to see, right?
Yes, I can see you. What you did?
I just enabled that permissions. I went
Okay, good,
all
good. Yeah,
preferences.
log into that. Log into. Click on my account. So I hope remaining everybody created your own AWS account and log into, I mean, you are able to create your EC2 instance as well. I hope so. So practice more, guys. Linux very, very important. Without Linux, you cannot understand DevOps. And meanwhile, guys, if you have any questions, you can ask me, like in previous classes and all. Anybody? Do you have questions, guys? From old classes, from the topics which we covered. So yesterday we started the package management, right, guys? Guys, what we started yesterday? Okay, log into now. Log into your server.
Okay, so sorry. Okay, so from terminal, right?
Here do sudo -i.
Here?
Okay. Sudo space -i. Do you know root password? Control C. Do you know root password?
Yes, I think so. It should be here, right? Keep here.
No, not in your Linux box. In your terminal, I'm asking. Control C once. If you know root password, do one thing. Control C. Control C. Do ls. Just I want to see. Control C. Not working.
Not working.
Okay, maybe close and one more time. Open your terminal one more time. Close the terminal and open one more time.
Okay.
So as you wait. No need to do sudo. First do ls. Okay. So cd to downloads folder now. cd space downloads. decaps.
Uh-huh.
Enter. Do ls. Operation not permitted.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Try to run those commands. No problem. It seems permission issue. Click on connect button. Select your server once.
Yeah, tried that.
Let's see other commands. At least they are working now.
Selected this one.
Connect. Copy that chmod command. Enter. No. Unable to change file mode. Okay, do one thing. Do you know root password in your laptop?
I think so, yeah. You want me to try that?
Do su space hyphen. Su space hyphen. Enter. Root password.
So it will type here or how? It's nothing.
Yes, type your root password. And press enter.
It's not allowing to type.
No, actually it's invisible password.
Okay.
Something wrong. Okay, do one thing. Sudo space hyphen a. Do you know lucky password?
Yeah, that's what I tried actually.
Sudo space hyphen a. Then type Lakshman password. Lucky password. Something you have to get the password.
So it should be like when we're creating the account or the system password. System password you're trying, right?
This is your laptop.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
yeah.
Your laptop password it is, not your AWS. We haven't connected it, right? Yeah. Okay. Now do pwd. Okay. Do who am I? Who am I? Give me control. I will just a minute. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. So just give me 1 minute. Please accept it. Denied your request. I don't know, something problem. Can you run who am I? Are you denying my request actually?
Not denying, it's taking again to, right? So let me open that one. Yeah, check now. Did you get access?
Oh, still I'm getting the same thing.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, let me run.
Who am I? Who am I? Am I?
This one?
Enter. Clear the screen. Now do ls. Okay. Now cd /home. Maybe what is the folder? Can you show me in graphical screen in which folder you have the PIM key? First of all,
it's in downloads only.
Which downloads? Show me your folder path. Do you know how to check folder path?
For this, I even got the new laptop actually.
Check the folder path. Where are you? Maybe do right click for Linux lucky ssh.pim. Wait. Get info. Click on get info. Something where it is. No, nothing. It's not showing. Maybe right click one more time. So guys, anybody has Mac knowledge? Can someone please help me? How to check where is my lucky.pim? Close this. Right click again one more time. Wait, right click on it. Duplicate tags, click action, get info also not showing. How can I check the path in MacBook, guys? Anybody knows that? So Lakshman, what you have to do? Even I don't have much idea about MacBook. Okay, first you have to find out what is the location maybe do one thing, go back to like terminal one more time, exit from root user.
Okay,
exit. Now do pwd. Copy this. Now sudo space -a, sudo space -a, sudo space -a. Set the root password. Okay, already you did. Now cd to that folder. cd/usr. Above you can see one folder name, right? Path /usrs. Copy paste.
So this one.
Above pwd showing one folder, right? That
this
folder,
one, right?
the full path. Yes. That path, cd to that folder. Now run your commands. It should work now.
That's it.
Enter. Yeah. Now run your commands. The connect command. It should. Now you are with root user. With root user, anything will work.
This one, right?
Something problem in downloads. I'm not sure, Lakshman. You have to do one thing. Unable to change. Even I don't have much idea about MacBook. Any chance? Do you have any other OS apart from?
Yeah, I do have Windows laptop also.
Try to go with Windows only, because even I don't have much idea about MacBook. I don't know why it's showing something. What is your configuration and all? I don't know that. Okay, na? Even with root user also it's not working. I don't know why like that. Can you do who am I once? Who am I? Have you switched to root user? Root user on, but still root user also unable to do that. I think. Problem. I don't know the configuration. You have to check that. Okay. Try to go with Windows machine. It's better if you have Windows. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Maybe after the class we'll discuss about it.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's start. Like guys, I need a volunteer here. Who will share the screen? Guys, can someone please respond to me? So Shiva, Vijay, always try to share your screen, guys, for better best practice. You will get more knowledge. That is based on my previous student like experience, guys. Okay. Anybody? Rakesh, Madhu. Okay, Rakesh. Yes, Rakesh. Please go ahead. Definitely. Yeah. Everybody mute yourself, guys. Everybody mute yourself. Getting some background noise. Yeah. Open your putty session. That is your Linux box. So guys, always make sure that you are ready with your setup so that we can directly proceed further. So what happened, Rakesh? I can see. We are able to see that. I am asking you to connect your Linux box. So always be ready with your setup, guys. Even though you are not sharing the screen, okay, please be ready with your setup. So it's a time waste unnecessarily. Quickly make it. Anybody ready with your setup? Madhu, are you ready with your setup?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then maybe Rakesh will go with Madhu. Okay. So it seems Madhu has the ready setup. So again now, so just a minute. So Rakesh, make sure that before tomorrow class you are ready with the setup so that I will give you access. Okay, clear the screen. So what was the yesterday topic, guys? What was the last topic yesterday? Clear the screen. File management completed, right? I showed how to create files, folders. Is it right, guys? Yeah.
Yes.
So today, yeah, so we completed. So that today, guys, I will show you how to create users, okay, in your system and how we can allow them. So initially only we will log in with EC2-user, guys. Okay, now only initially. Okay, so example, now in your project you have a requirement like now Madhu is admin. So maybe Amar is the application team. Amar will request you, hey Madhu, I need a server. So now Madhu will spin up a server. I mean create a server. Now he will create all the users in this Linux box. Now first switch to root user. Sudo space -a. Madhu. Sudo space -a.
I will connecting.
Sudo space -a. Now let's create a new users. User add. So guys, user add is the command name to create new users. User add space username. It's a single command. User add is a single command. User add space username. Which user? Example, Amar user, Pradeep, Madhu. All the users I will create initially. Enter. Now set the password also. PASSWD for Amar user. Password space Amar. That now it's invisible password, guys. Okay, now it's invisible password. Type the password. What password you want to set? Again, retype the same password. 2 times we have to type, guys. Okay, now 2 times, not 1 time. Same repeated password. Yeah. See, I created a username and password, guys, 2 times. Now I will give this username password to Amar user with the IP address. So Amar doesn't know the EC2-user user keys, guys. Amar will log in with, now Amar will log in. Amar also will have the putty session, right? So Amar will get the IP address and Amar username and password. But by default, he cannot log in, guys. Okay, now why? Because, so can you please give me control, Madhu? I want to show something, guys. Give me control. See, let me try that. Okay, I'm trying to log into the same server, new session. Okay, same sir. Can I have the IP address? See, I'm logging in. So I'm trying to log in, guys, for the same server, second time. Okay, Amar user now. So that key not required. That key is for EC2 user. We don't give that key to Amar user. Amar will open a putty session. Even AWS console access we don't give, guys. Directly Amar will only IP address, username, password we will give. But initially, see, you cannot log in. See, Amar user. See, directly I'm getting error. Why? Because in AWS security purpose, okay, they added one setting. We have to disable that setting, guys. Okay, vi/etc/ssh. So guys, first of all, see, I'm under, where are you, /root now. So there is a file under /etc. So I no need to go there, guys. So I can go like this. Okay, under etc, ssh is the folder name. First I can go there, and after open the file. But instead of that, I can give full path also, guys. See, I'm still in /root only. So I'm doing now /etc/ssh without going there, guys. See, I'm giving full path from here itself. sshd_config file. You have to remember this file, guys. This is one-time task, not daily task. First time when Madhu launched his server, once he create all the users and passwords, he will open this file. Only one-time task, not everyday task. There is a setting. Okay, now this is because of this only users are able to log into the system, guys, from outside. There is a setting called password authentication option will be there. Okay, now I have to make it yes, guys. See, by default it is no. I have to make it yes. Okay, then I have to restart that application. Restart. We'll see these commands in later classes, guys. How to restart the application. So just remember this command. This is one-time task, guys. That application file you have to modify and restart that application. Yeah. Now onwards, Amar can log in. Let me show you again one more time. First, get the IP address up. So for time being, I'm using the same laptop from same laptop only. But assume that I'm logging in from Amar laptop now. Okay, now so I will use putty session. I will provide IP address. Say yes. Now Amar. So what is the password? Can you please type the password?
That is also Amar, sir.
Yeah, that's it. Now I cannot run sudo -a command, guys, because I'm not admin now. See, Amar is not in sudo as file. The incident will be reported. Like this, all the users I will create. So Madhu, now he logged into EC2 user, logged in with EC2 user. He switched to root user because by default EC2 user will have the root access. And he will create all the users. Maybe in your project, your 10 people are there. 10 people, 10 users he will create with passwords. And he will open this file. And he will restart the application. Now onwards, anybody can log in. But out of that, example, now Amar and Pradeep are DevOps admin. There are different teams in your project, okay? Application team, development team, database team, different teams available. So we don't give sudo access to everybody. So example, let me show you how to provide sudo access for Amar. Because now onwards, see, Amar is not able to run sudo command, is getting issue. Okay, now let me show. So Madhu, now like he will give sudo access to Amar also. There is a file for that, guys. We have to remember these files. Okay, na? So this file allow users to log in, and this file to provide sudo access. Okay, Shift G, small o. And which user you want to give access? Amar user. So this is the syntax. That's it. Amar. So like this, I have to give example. One more user, Pradeep. Also, I want to give sudo access. And Pradeep, as of now, I don't have Pradeep. So for Pradeep also, I will give one more entry like this, like how you give an Amar user syntax. But be careful, guys. While giving access to this file, be careful. Very danger. Even if single extra character you add also, you cannot log in again with sudo access. Be careful. Now let me show you. See, Amar can log in. See, guys, now he is able to do sudo. Now Amar is admin. He can do anything in the system now. Only for authorized persons will give the sudo access, guys. Not for everybody. Only for admins. Now onwards, example, you have different teams in your project: development team, application team, database team. So all the people, if anything system related, administration related, they should come to Amar user over the email or over the chat box. So Amar will do the things because he is the sudo user now. He can do anything in the system now. Okay, this is how we can create a user. We can allow them. We can provide sudo access to that user. So any questions here till now? Did you understand how to create user, how to allow them, how to log into the systems? Everybody, can you please respond? Everybody, can you please respond to me, guys?
Yep, we are good.
Okay, good. Okay, now guys, what exactly happened when I created? So in one team, can we give access to 2 persons? Yes, definitely. So example, Pradeep also there. Okay, now for Pradeep also you will give sudo access. Definitely for like DevOps team, 2 members there, 3 members there. For 3 members, we'll give the access. How many teams in your team? How many people there? That many people will give. Okay, na? Yeah. So when I create a user, what will happen exactly? ID space. So guys, by default, user ID will be created. Actually, it's not for our purpose. It's for system purpose. Like we call with names, right? System call with IDs. So user ID. Okay, now 1001. User IDs will start from 1000, guys. EC2. Let's see EC2 user ID. See 1000. And username is EC2 user. And guys, by default, what is the purpose? Don't ask me right away, because in permissions and ownership, I will explain. Okay, now. But as of now, remember that every user has part, again, is part of one group of users, guys. Okay, now Amar will be part of Amar group by default. Pradeep will be part of Pradeep group. EC2-user will be part of EC2-user. So root will be part of root user by default, root group. See, root user is part of root group. Why group concept required? So you will come to know in some time. Okay, now so we'll explain. I will explain about what I can say. So permissions and ownership. That point of time you will come to know that what is the purpose of group, why we need a group. But as of now, remember that. So we have every user is part of one group. Okay, now see, by default same name. Root is part of root group. Amar is part of Amar group. EC2 user part of Amar EC2. Let me create one more user. See guys, Pradeep user is part of Pradeep group by default. Group ID, GID means. UID means user ID, GID means GID, group ID. Same name, same ID. Okay, na? And home directory also gets created. What is the home directory for Amar user, guys? Hello, guys. What is the purpose of home directory? What is the home directory for Amar user? Guys, anybody? So it is a personal directory. I don't know, guys. So always try to speak out whenever I'm asking something. It's a best practice. So that like I can feel. So I'm feeling that I'm alone in the class. Always try to speak out. So everybody thinking like others will speak out. Okay. Just a minute, guys. Sometimes my screen is not visible. Okay. Yeah. So guys, here home directory also gets created. Okay, na? So let's do that. See, so these directories I haven't created under /home. Automatically, when I logged in with Amar, like I will be part of this user. So let me do one thing. Simple. Yeah. Now let me log in. So actually, guys, I should not log. Like generally, we don't use this command. Okay, na? But for time being, I am connecting to Amar user from this screen itself. See, I am with Amar user now. Do pwd doesn't working there. By default, I will be part of this directory, guys. See, by default, I will be part of this directory. It's my personal directory. I can go anywhere later based on my requirement. Okay, na. By default. So, example, in Windows, let's take Windows, guys. If I log in with Windows, what will happen? I'll be in desktop folder. There, there I can go anywhere. Like I can go to C drive, D drive. Same concept here also. So by default, user ID, username gets created, group ID, group name gets created, and the home directory also for that particular user. Every user has its own home directory. Okay, yeah. This is about user management, guys. How to create a user, how to set the password, how to like again set up the system to log in to allow the other users. Generally, no other user can log into the system. Even you have the username, password, and IP address also because they disable some setting. So I enabled that. Even I showed how to provide sudo access also. Okay. Now exit from root user. That is about user management. Now the next thing is some help commands I will show you guys. Okay, now some help commands I will show you. In your system, okay, there are so many commands available. Like 100, 200, 300 commands available. 400, okay, depends on OS. Just a minute. Example, guys, cd/etc. Okay, now I'm in one folder now. If I do ls command here, okay, generally ls will show you list of files. Okay, but ls has so many options also, guys. In Windows also, let's open Windows. Example, so let's open one folder in Windows. Okay, something. See here, how many ways how like I can see my screen. See, extra large icons, large icons. For this is assume that view list is ls command. Okay, na. And here in view details also there. See, same output I can see with properties also. And in the same way, view small icon. See, based on the option, the behavior is expanding. Same concept, guys, here also. Okay, here also, like ls has so many options. Not only ls, guys, every command actually. Okay, not only ls command. Every command has its own option. It will change the default behavior, guys. See, ls-l will show you list of properties also for each file and folder. Alphabetical order it will show. So ls will show only names, right? ls-c for each file it's showing the properties. I will explain these properties. What are these properties? But as of now, see, By using -L option, I am able to get more details about your files. And by default, it will show in alphabetical order. Example, I want to see in timestamp order, guys. Which file is latest? T for time. See, now it is showing in timestamp order. See, latest it is showing. Sorry, latest it is showing in like beginning. See, July 21, 1536. This is the latest file recently created. Okay. Descending order it is showing. Why? Because I showed ls-lt. If you do ls space -l, it will show in alphabetical order. Now see, because of T option, it's showing in timestamp order. Size also. This is size, guys. Size also I can make it. It's less. Okay. See, -s option I'm using here. It is showing it in time size order. See, guys. See, showing in size order now. Size order it is showing now. This is the biggest file. So like this, every command has some options, guys. Let me show some other example. I want to delete. Let me go to /tmp cd/tmp. Okay, so how these options works, let me show one more time. Okay, example, let me create one file. .ga. Okay, now I created one file. My requirement is I want to remove that file. Rm is the command, guys. Okay, now rm means remove. So example, rma. See, it's asking yes or no. So okay, let me cancel this. Now see, with the same command, I'm using option now. See, now it's not asking yes or no option. See, because of this option. Like this, every command has options, guys. Optional. So based on your requirement, you can use it. It's not mandatory, optional for your command. But how can I remember? In Windows, simple right click will work. Right click is showing your what I can say. What are the options we have for that particular component? But here there is no right click option. How can I find out then? Simple, guys. There are some man page available in Linux. For every command, any command you can check like this, guys. Man space that command name. Which command you want to know? So example, ls command. If you press enter, it will show the details about that man ls command, guys. What is ls command? What are the different options we have? See, all these are options. If you press enter, okay, you can see what is -l. I use -l option, right? Use long listing format. So I used -S. Where is that? See, sort by file size. I used -T. Time, sort by modification time. Newest first. See, like this. Every command has its options. Let me press Q. Okay. Now man space cat command. See, guys, what is cat? What are the different options we have with cat? It will show you. Now in the same way, man space sudo. What is sudo? What are the different options we have with sudo? It will show you full details. This is called as man page, guys. Example, man space VA. What is VA? What are the different options you have with VA? It will show you. See, what are the versions like when it was developed? Those kind of stuff it will show you. Example, man pwd. Most of the command has man page, guys. It's just for information purpose. It provides the full information. What is that command and all. Okay. Next. And one more also there, guys. Okay. One more also there. That is again shorter information. Example, ls command I want to know. Okay. ls space -help. Your command name reverse to man page. ls your command name, then hyphen. Most again maybe every command may not have this option, but most of the command has this option. It is little information when compared to man page, not full. Okay, kind of maybe short information for ls command. Most of the commands will have this help command, the help option also, guys, apart from the man page. Okay, na? So like whenever you have some doubts about command, what are the different options we have? Maybe you may have different requirement, guys. Then we'll go with this man page. It will show you what are the options we have and all. Okay, this is about options.
Sir, is there any possibility to know that how many different types of commands available in this one, sir? I mean,
Yes,
CWD,
definitely.
CD, PD. Yes.
Yes, definitely. So here, actually, how the commands working? Okay, so example ls command I'm running. How this command example ls program will be there, guys. Okay, now pwd program will be there. User add program will be there. Every command, how it is working, the program will be there. So generally programs will be there in bin folder, /bin folder, /bin, /sbin. There are different folders. Okay, if you go to this folder /bin, you can see the command files. All are programs only. This many, all are commands only. These are command files, guys. Your command will be there, right? The program will be there here somewhere. So example, let's see ls command, guys. So I want to see ls. Where is ls command program file? Which command is there for that? Which ls? Here is my ls command, ls program. See, bin folder. Which pwd? Again, bin folder only, the pwd program. Which cd? Again in bin folder. Which user add? It's in sbin. But again, different sbin bin folders, guys. Normal bin, user bin, secure bin. This one. So system binary. Bin means binary. Your command program files, we can call them as binaries, command files, executables. Any way you can call them. Okay. So here, this is how. If you go to sbin, there also you can see the commands. All are command files. Are you clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So next, properties. So I will explain the properties. So guys, in Windows, how do you identify whether it's a file or folder? In Windows, how can we identify one thing is a file or folder? How can you say that?
D means folder, drive, DR.
I'm asking about in Windows.
Okay,
How
Windows.
can we in Windows?
In folder, there, I mean, in files, there are some extensions like doc or txt or something.
Exactly. Extension will be there in Windows. Extensions, or else maybe by seeing the icon. Okay, so we can identify. But here in Linux, there is no icon like that. But by checking the properties, we can see that, guys. Okay, now. But by checking the properties, we can identify whether it's a file or folder. See. So example for file 1 or folder 1. See the first one. Okay, now the first one, the first property. So it's a file. If it is there is no D means it's a file. Okay, see, it's a file. File one is, don't say it's because of the name. It's because of the property. So I can use CA, cat or VA command to open the file. Okay, this is a file. And here D is there in the property. So it's a directory. So guys, my first is a directory. Why? Because here maybe some color coding also fine. The blue color is directory. But every time, example, your terminal is blue color, then your color might be different. With color, I may not say properly. Okay, it's not suitable every time. So, but property, I can verify that. Okay, now. So this is a file, and these are permissions. I'll come to this part later. Okay, this is size of your file, size of that file, and this is the timestamp when this file got created and modified. And this is your file name. Same concept here also. This is directory. Okay, so I'll come to this part sometime. This is size of the directory, and this is when that file or folder got created. And this is your folder name. Okay, this is how the properties works, guys. Now here. Okay, so like I told you, right, group concept is there in Linux. What is the purpose of group? Why do we need these groups? Okay, here simple, guys. Let me ask you one question, general question, not related to Linux. Okay, na? When do you get ownerships? Anybody, guys? When do you get ownerships for any example? Like I'm saying that this land is mine, this house is mine, this company is mine. When can I say that?
When you buy that one or when you start a company?
Exactly. If I buy it or if I found it, okay, then I can say it's my company, it's my house, it's my land. So I will have full rights on top of it. Same concept. In a system, there might be any number of users, like Amar will log in, Pradeep will log in. Okay, so who creates a file? He will be the owner always, guys. Okay, now if Amar create a file, Amar will be the owner. Root create a file. Later, assume that. So, guys, here see, I'm a root user now. Okay, now I'm a root user. If I create a file, so file one created by root. That's the reason it's showing root ownerships, guys. It doesn't matter. Now again, Amar logged in with from his laptop to the same system. And if you go to TMP, it will show root ownerships only because this file got created by root user. Let me show that. Exit from root user. Now I'm an EC2 user, right? Let's log into TMP user. See, guys, L1 still it has root access only, root ownerships only, because root created this folder file folders. Now let me create. So guys, now who will be the owner for this file?
EC2 user.
EC2 user. See guys, now I am the owner. EC2 user is owner. It doesn't matter. Later anybody logged into this system. This file is owned by EC2 user only. Let me log into root user. cd/tmp olsf. See, now I logged in with root user. Still the permissions it's showing us because EC2 user only created that file. Because EC2 user only created. See, is it a file or folder?
File.
It's a file. Why? Because here it's the first property is showing it's a file. Hyphen means file.
Right.
Okay, so ownership, see why it is showing 2 users. Why? Because guys, as I told, one user, the first one is user, the second one is group, showing both ownerships. If any user create a file, he will get ownership, user ownership and group ownership for that file. So why this group concept required in your system? That's where it's kind of security, guys. Okay, example, in your project you have different teams: application team, database team, developer. Okay, now different teams available in your project. Example, assume that. Now application team, when application team create a file, all the example, it doesn't matter if Amar assume that. So can you please open notepad once, Madhu? Example, there are different teams. Okay, now application team. Okay, application team is there, Amar and Pradeep. Just assume that. And development team also. Okay, Madhu and Shiva. Okay, na? So in your system, so all 4 members has access to the same system. But here one thing, all application files should be accessible to these 2 people. All development files should be accessible to these 2 people, right? So so for security, I can restrict other teams, guys. Here, example, Amar created a file. Who will be the owner for that file? Amar. And size, then time, then file name. This is how the again syntax will be, property will be. Here I can like what I can do, I can add Pradeep into my group, or else I'll do one thing. Generally, what is the primary group for Amar, guys? Amar. What is the primary group for Pradeep? Pradeep only. This is how it will be. But what I can do, I can make the group as something like example application group I will create, and how I will show you how to create also. Okay, this is the way, guys. Group add application team. Okay, one team I can create like this, and I can add them. User add -g dev Amar. In the same way, user add -g dev Pradeep. Like this, I will create the users. While creating, generally, guys, I did not use this option previously. So if I don't use this option, Amar will get Amar group only. Pradeep will get Pradeep group only. But what I did, my requirement is I want to make both of them same group. Okay, now. So I'm adding Amar and Pradeep into dev group. Sorry, application group. Okay, now onwards. If Amar create a file, who will be the owner, guys? Amar and dev. Okay, for this file, owners. So Amar also will get the ownership, and this group of people also will get the ownership. Others cannot. Who is other? Except owners. Remaining all are others only to that file. For others, we can restrict. Only owners can manage this file. Now, in the same way, for application team, for dev team also, I will do the same thing. I'll make same group for both of them, for Madhu and Shiva also. Okay, now onwards, when Madhu created a file, who will be the owner, guys?
Madhu.
Madhu and
Shiva.
Dev.
Dev.
Madhu and Dev are the owners.
Yeah.
So Madhu is the user, Dev is the group. So Dev is the group. Here Madhu and Shiva are part of this group. So they also can manage this file. Okay, now. So group of people, group is nothing but here. That is the purpose we are using group. Okay, now. So now onwards, So Madhu, if anything Madhu created, so we will Madhu and Dev will be the group. And Shiva created means Shiva and Dev will be the group for that owners. So Madhu also will get access, Shiva also will get access because it's part of Dev group. This is how we can give access to your files, guys. Okay, now so everybody cannot manage that. Let me show you that. Example, I'm creating user add. First, I will create a group. Group add. This is security, guys, for security purpose. Okay, na? I'm creating dev group. Okay, so user add -g dev Madhu. Example, Madhu is from development group. Okay, na? See, if you do Madhu now, it will show group as dev only. Is part of dev group. Now let me log in from dev. Actually, like a Madhu will log in from his laptop only directly, but for time being, I'm just switching from root user to Madhu user. Okay. Now, if we create, let me go to /tmp. There is a common folder. Okay, so I'm creating a file. So, guys, who will be the owner now? For Madhu?
Madhu.
Group owner?
Dev.
Dev. See, Madhu owner, Dev is the group. So, whoever part of Dev group. As of now, Madhu okay. But let me create one more user add -g dev. Okay, so maybe Shiva. Okay, so now Shiva also, like example, when Shiva logged into the same system. Okay, now if we go to /tmp, now Shiva also part of this group, so Shiva also can manage this file. Now onwards. So remaining guys, there are 3 types of people in your system: owner, group, others. As the others not showing it here because there might be any number. So for any file, you will be having owner permissions, group of people permissions, other permissions. So now let me show you. Maybe guys, this topic will freshly like add in tomorrow class because very important concept. Okay, I don't want to rush in again because very important topic. So, okay, ownerships and permission concept. I will start again freshly in tomorrow class. Is it okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And one more thing, guys, like whoever joined from DURGASOFT, you have to call them. Okay, it's at any cost. So
How to
guys,
delete that user, sir? How to delete that
user delete the command. User del. User del the username. It will delete the user. And anybody joined newly today, guys? Please ping me on this number. This is my WhatsApp number. If anybody joined newly today, okay. And make sure that guys you spoke to you speak to DURGASOFT guys. So compulsory guys to proceed further. You have to pay. Mostly tomorrow is the last date. I think so.
There
DURGASOFT
is
guys, whoever
one more doubt, sir, here. So suppose maybe I'm entering the some name as some mistaken, something some more letters mistakenly I entered. So how to change that name for username? There is for deleting that name entirely, or I can go to change that name, sir.
maybe. So you are saying that how to rename?
Yes, sir. For suppose I am mistakenly entered the name some wrong name. So, for suppose one letter for taking Shiva, I entered the SHEVA for suppose. But I changed that name to the SHIVA. So how to do that one, sir?
Maybe I have to check that. Okay, so how to rename user in Linux? User mod -i. So login name. New name, old name. This is the command. Okay, user mod you have to give for already existing users if you want to change anything. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so this is how it works, guys. So I think it's enough for today. Okay, so we'll make it again in tomorrow class. And make sure that guys, DurgaSoft, like you reach out to DurgaSoft. Okay, so without fail. Still I can see like again some guys are not picking the call, so it's not a good practice, guys. Whatever it might be, if you are interested, please tell them. Not interested, also tell them. Okay, so unnecessarily don't disconnect the call, or maybe instead of picking call, if you don't pick the call, they don't understand, right? Please confirm, guys. Please go ahead and call them. You will get follow-up mail already. If you don't have DurgaSoft numbers, you will get follow-up mail also. Whatever the mail you given in, while registration, right? While logging. So that mail, please check. You will get the mail from DurgaSoft. Okay? Yeah. Okay then, guys. So let's wind up the call for now. Again, we'll make it in tomorrow class. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.